you were here previously, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Yes. You know what you got to do, Master Wayne? Spot on your face. That's the old one. Hmm. Talk to Ed. There it is. We're live. I'm gonna turn that fan off. I think it's getting a little unruly here. Come on. So if you caught the last stream, which was only about 20 minutes, it was just a basic update to tell everyone how I'm doing. To catch everyone up, deck in good shape, almost done. Triple booked a couple days and quadruple booked another day, and they're coming fast. I'm gonna be real tired at the end of the week, trying to front load the videos like always. Um, Speaking of which, tonight's video is about Mega Constructs. I have a butt ton of this stuff around, like a bunch of it. So, yeah, I've got that to talk about. I've got some other crap around here, just stuff I've talked about before. But, yeah. When I grew up, man, it's dusty. Dusty! Already the pollen is killing me. Okay. This is why I want to do this as quickly as possible and get Home Slice back in the bag. But at some point, they did Battle Cat, and man, I had to get I had to get Battle Cat, I had to get Skeletor, I had to get, I don't even know the purple cat's name, but I had to buy basically the only things that I really cared about from like back in the day. I think they had a Castle Grayskull or something, but yeah, it's Mattel. They bought Mega Blocks and they rebranded as Mega Constructs. What up, Mode Cruise 9547? How you doing? Hi. But yeah, what up, Commander Nellis? Yeah, so they put these out. It's year 2020, I think. I had to look it up. And when I started getting into Mega Blocks, Mega Constructs, okay, it was like Halo stuff. I have a whole like table full of Halo junk that I need to like put out. But here they are, actually, like cool little figurine, mini figures. I don't know, mini action figures. I don't know. The one thing I like is that I can't remember the name of this purple cat that Skeletor rides around on, but he's got like a flocking on him. I think that's cool. And then Battle Cat, aka Cringer, looks pretty cool. He's just, I don't know if he looks all cringery. He looks kind of dangerous. But yeah, when I was growing up, this is like the biggest toy line aside from GI Joe. So I have like basically my favorites from when I was a kid. He-Man. This one's like battle damaged style. This one's like classic style. This is Man at Arms, Skeletor. And then I bought this because I always wanted like one of these cool toys. And this one runs like it turns a wheel, right? Cool. Hey, what's up, DJE131? You got a problem with that? I keep them in boxes usually, but like I'm kind of going through the boxes and stuff right now, so also I think it's because I'm like moving shit around. I'm doing a bunch of stuff, and these are like from 5 years ago, man. Like dude, I bought them, and then one day I shoved them all into this box, and then I opened up a box the other day, and I put a video on it. People like weird stuff, man. People like old toys and stuff. And who cares if someone has no shame? I have no shame on putting home slice back into the plastic bag because how many people you know got this crap? Hmm? You seen any of my videos? You're like, dude, I build stuff, I make things, carpenter. I gotta have time to fucking cut out, do something for myself. Not to mention, I'm old. Did I ever grow up? Doesn't matter. Pretty sure I did. Raised a kid. Anyway, the video's up in about a half an hour. Also, what a weird thing. Bunch of bots. DJE, I think you're a bot. Anyway, yeah, so if you're out there, you see it like thrift store or something, you know, I don't know, like it's a cool little piece of like history from 6 years ago, I guess. If you didn't see any of that, you're gonna have to go back and look at it. But yeah, there's a video out tonight about it. And then there's a video about me kind of rearranging things in my house and getting the studio set back up so my kid can play music. Cheers, people. Anyway, yeah, so half an hour, that's out at 9 o'clock tonight, my time, 8:30 right now. Put it right there. Put it right there, maybe. And yes, if you're worried about my acumen, I can spell my own name. And I also have them written out in tiny little robots, little beady-eyed robots, which is a thing, apparently. So, yeah. And no, I just collect interesting and weird shit. Because one day I might just start a store. I've got, I think, like 5 boxes of just crazy shit that I haven't even talked about. So, yeah. Anyway, if you'd like to ask me stuff, you can. There's no shame in it. Please go ahead and do that. I would prefer asking me stuff instead of saying hello. This is a great marking tool. It's the Ox marking tool for like people who work. If you're out there, you're working, you're doing like building, carpentry, deck. Look at the size of the lead on it. It's got a sharpener on the side. Pops out the side. It's a great little marking tool. I've been using it frequently. I used to use a Klein, but I've been using the Ox a little bit more. I like where you sharpen it better. So, yeah. My favorite utility knife right now has to be this Klein Tools 44306. It is the 44306 with the scraper blade in it. If I could talk to anybody about anything right now, if you do like painting, windows, right, cleaning stuff, I don't know, man. It's pretty cool. It doesn't like detract from the handle very much. Yeah, and it's pretty versatile, and it's got an extra spot for like blade storage. So like, there's stuff to love about it. It reminds me a lot of the Lutz 82 in weight and feel. The Lutz 82 is something that they really don't make anymore, but you can find them in thrift stores or occasionally in like consignment shops here and there. That's a good one. It's very similar to your standard Stanley 10-099, which is obviously based on the Stanley 1299, which is actually based on the 1099, I believe. So, yeah, razor knives are a thing I happen to be a collector of. I also collect regular knives. I collect Lego. I collect friggin' a lot of things. I collect movies. I collect DVDs, Blu-rays, whatever. VHS occasionally, if it's good enough. Yeah, this one is a Husky spring assisted. I think it's about $13 or $14 at Home Depot. It's a good knife. The reason I like it is because it locks in the pocket. You see, can't get no. But if I do this, it readily pops out. So I'm gonna kill the next bug that walks across the table. All right. I do also have the Coast DX357, something I've been really happy with lately. It locks the blade into place so that you basically got like a fixed blade right there. It does the same deal, the same difference as that. And then all it is like a small detent, pop, and you're back in business. So yeah, if someone worries that I collect figurines, right? That's hilarious, actually. I don't know if you could call a figurine. That's a Hallmark ornament. That's a Christmas ornament, which would match this very bandana I'm wearing completely ironically right now. Okay? Like, just for the fact that it's ironic right now. It's March, Christmas ornament, Christmas head, Christmas head. Okay? Do I need to explain more? A little bit of a drink for people. Hope everyone out there is doing good. 4 people, or 5 people and 4 likes. Thanks. Cheers. And it's like, today I got asked what I do for a living, and I said, "What's your problem?" And she's trying to explain to me that, like, these doors, these, like, you know, when you go to the laundry room and you push open the doors, like they put in floors, and now the doors, they scrape on the floors, right? And I said, "Well, I just have to come see it." And I said, "Well, next time I come in, I'll bring you a business card," because they didn't have one at the time. Because usually I carry my wallet in, and just not carrying it in right now. And no, she was happy to hear it. So I just got to remember to bring in a freaking card now, because like I said, I'd do it. You know, I'm gonna do it. Anyway, I also have a Roxxon. It's a Flex Mini. It's a knife. It's kind of a Swiss Army type deal. It's got a toothpick right there. It's got tweezers right here. Tweezers, toothpick. This toothpick, I have not lost it yet. I have carried it in my pocket for several weeks, more than several months actually now. But if you push this way, it'll give you access to any and all the tools. And that's a pair of scissors, a knife, box cutter, and can opener. Okay? And if you push it back this way, right, it will release everything. But if you push it back all the way, it'll click into place, and then you can tip whatever tool out, and you can put it back in. Yeah, make sure when you buy it, it says Flex, Flex Mini, Flex Color, or whatever, because I had a K2 SE, and that's not this product. But it's so quick and easy. I would only recommend to people out of Roxxon the scissors knife. I think is a much better thing, but this is a really good pocket knife. It's also got a little screwdriver in the back end, which I think is really good. I've used it for a lot of dumb things actually. Mostly like taking like electronics apart, just sitting here like taking the battery door off of something, right? Like this, right? And this is a Nerf dart tag. Oh yeah, I also collect Nerf. I collect Nerf knives, Nerf, Lego, Blockies, weird toys, Masters of the Universe Mega Constructs. People can talk shit all you want, man. At least I've got a fucking outlet for my fucking feelings. And plus, I've awfully, I've got a therapist now, so that's amazing too. How did I find that? You guys got to find your own super cheap therapist who does it for people who don't make a lot of money. Same with a doctor. That's the other thing I've found. There's resources in the world, man. People just don't look for them. Like I used to get like grants for art and stuff like that. I think I got like $3,000 once for a grant. Oh man, that was a rough time. Anyway, so the next thing I want to talk about, aside from knives and Nerf and pencils and screwdrivers, lighters, I got Toker Poker right there. That's a cool sleeve. It'll also tell you this is a great thing. Bic hasn't changed their standards, but if you go to a gas station and you try it in your poker toker or Toker Poker, this will tell you if it is a knockoff lighter immediately. Also, when you smell that gas stinks on a knockoff lighter. It smells. But if you do that with a Bic, it's odorless. Okay? So, a Toker Poker is two good things. It helps you toke and poke, but it also fits a Bic perfectly. I mean, I have to really work to get that out. But, what up, Rob? And someone just came in, a couple bots were like, man, this guy collects figurines. And I'm like, yeah, all right. He has no shame. I'm like, all right. You know, like, the problem with people is, like, perhaps there's too much shame in the world because if that is a true person, a real person, man, you just haven't found your tribe yet. Honestly, like, I haven't. Like, the funny part is like YouTube is it feels a lot like that, but it's not 100% that. It's something different. It's the ability to tell people to go walk and go walk the earth like Caine in Kung Fu. Am I right, Rob? And yes, I am wearing a bandana meant for Christmas. It is ironic when you wear seasonal clothing outside of the season they're meant for. I really wish I could have spiced it up with a "This is my Halloween costume" T-shirt, but no. Also, Rob, I hope you're doing well. Doing your thing. I am living through pollen season right now. And the best way to explain that is, you see that? You see that? Yeah, that's pollen. It's terrible. It's the worst thing ever. Oh, you're busy working? I did everything too early. I have to go do busy work tomorrow too. Trust me, Rob. I get it. I've been saying this. I'm triple booked one day and I'm quadruple booked another day. Which means like I gotta go do stuff, come home, drop people off, share the money from that, go out, do stuff one day, and take as much as I can off of that, or go back the next day or whatever. So, man, it's good to be working. It's good to be working, but it's also it's a lot of work, right? Not to mention channels happening and like people subscribe all the time. So like I'm like if someone in the chat, DJE131, said this guy collects figurines. He's a 5-year-old. Seriously, he has no shame. First off, a 5-year-old would have destroyed every figurine I own. Here's a Yoda from when I was about 8 years old. He is still not destroyed. I don't have his little cloth freaking whatever. I'm just saying, like, tiny Yodas. What up, Jack? I'm glad that Jack is back. Also, we're coming up on a video about This thing, Masters of the Universe. There's more that meets the eye. I know it's Mattel. It's not Transformers. You're making your own fishing baits. You know, I just use worms, man. Usually, like, so I gotta like go out the front yard here and like just spray the water on it, and the worms come up, and then just go. 3 of them at one time. Dude, I got great soil out front too. Because we don't like treat the soil or nothing, right? We're like a worm haven here. Also, like when we did like the garden in the back, there was like a whole mess of earthworms we put down in there, like native earthworms or whatever, and they get to be like that. So when you get them on the hook, they wriggle real good. Man, that sounds a little rough. All right. But no, like reality is I know how people, I love watching winder videos and stuff. So, Jack, that's awesome, man. Like just doing your own thing, man. Like look, okay. I very rarely do I have a chance to do my own thing, which is why I have the channel. It kind of like fulfills some of that in my life. You get what I'm saying? Like I wake up, right? I don't get time to like decompress or like, you know, be something. Like I just got to go after the world, right? Like I wake up and I forget everything and just boom, just go, right? And like more often than not, that's like the mentality throughout the day. So like I come home, like fuck, I'm hungry, right? I'll do a video or something, or like I'll like move some shit or I'll put some shit into the truck. I mean, the past few days we've just been getting rid of trash, right? And then today, what did we do on the job? We got rid of all the trash that was out there. So, or at least 90% of it. There's still some trash out there. But like my point is like, big problems don't get solved with big ideas. They get solved in little moments and little things that you do, little shortcuts, or should I say, earned experience points. In certain things, right? I don't think there's shortcuts. It's like if you know how to do something better than everyone else, it's not a shortcut. It's your XP modifier or whatever working, right? Cheers. Or chairs or Omnibody owl, please come and say hello. All right. Cheers. See if I can get him out of his tree. I know his ears are gonna itch. His ears are gonna itch, and he's gonna be like, "What?" Anyway, no. So what is Rob? What do you? Rob's working. Jack is making fishing baits. DJE131 is trying to shame me into like being upset that I collect things. Commander Nullis said hello, or Halo. I don't know. Like sometimes could have put an I there if it was Halo. So it's hello. Okay, hello. All right. And then Mod Cruise 9547 said hi. And the best part of my life is like I'm here just doing my shit. And then I check in on people here online. You know, I could just not do this. Like the past few days have been nice and quiet in my life, right? Like, and it's not on you guys. It's about like me being like, I like to be here. I like to do this. I like for people to ask me stuff. Ask me stuff. Anyway, and tonight, once again, if you use YouTube regularly, you'll notice that YouTube is like on the fritz tonight again. Anyway. So, I've got knives out there. I talked about a lighter. Hey, a lighter and a light. And how they're about the same size. If you've ever used a Zippo, this here happens to be one from 2025 last year. from video actually on the channel. Uh, but this Wuben G5 is about the same size as a Zippo, and it'll last, if you turn it all the way down in the pure darkness of the night, it'll last for quite a long time. Yeah, it's an ECL extreme carry lamp. I don't know, but it's nice. It's got several modes. Like double click it, you can like do a beacon, I think, on it. You can do, hold on. There you go. And then you can scroll through the colors. It's an RGB beacon, and then you can just be like, come on. There you go. Magenta beacon, right? Well, Rob, you're a little bit further up. I've been like t-shirts and everything, man. Like, it's been cold up there because it hasn't been cold down here. It's been nice and beautiful, dude. I've been wearing shorts the past few days. Also, I know that this mode has like an automatic distress mode kind of a deal. Yeah, it's a cool little gadgety light. Also, I've been going through boxes, which is why like I've been doing so many toy videos lately. Also, I need to get like a new tool or something. Like it's in my brain. I need a new knife and a new tool somewhere along the line in the next few weeks. The decision is the hardest thing to make. What do I need the most in my life? I have a lot of tools. I have a lot of knives, right? So, it's like buying another light. I got a lot of lights, you know. So, but yeah, the Wuben G5 is about the size of a Zippo, so it'll fit into one of those jean pocket, like the watch pockets on the jeans. It's a good get after. It's a good little light if you're like in the dark and you're like, oh, Indiana Jones, oh, I can't get the thing to light because you forgot to fill it. Well, hopefully you didn't forget to charge that, because you could just be like, you know, well, sweetheart, we've got 20 hours on this dim light, you know. Like, I did, like, no, yeah, it's warm. Dude, warm is great. Like, dude, I like it right now. Like, dude, right now it's, like, the garage is open. It's like, when I started this channel, like, it was always, like, garage door open. And then one day it'll go fucking cold, man. Just get all, it's cold, bro. It's all like, oh, man, I can't even stand it out here. You remember at one point I ripped this out? I think I was on stream. I ripped that fan out and I closed that window for, I think, about a month. So, excuse me. Toker Proger. I knew I'd come back around to it. It's got a poker built into it, fits a bic perfectly, and it'll tell you if your bic is real or not. It's a lie detector for shitty bics. Real bics, all of them I've ever tried since. I've got this one, this bootleg one, and if you want the true test, if you go, it stinks, but if you do this one on a bic, odorless gas. You know, Bic is a French company, man, give them a little more credit. I apologize to Bic as a giant conglomerate of, like, French assholes. You didn't make that lighter, I can tell now. The colors of the plastics are all, yeah, we can't show you with that one, but the color of the plastics are all off and everything. Yeah. So, Rob, it's warm, huh? Warm where? No, I'm just kidding. Deep in the cockles of your heart. So anyway, yeah, like I said, full updates. If anyone missed anything earlier, the deck is about done. I will do kind of a little video on just, like, I guess, like, the top of it or whatever. I really don't like doing that. Like, I'd rather, like, spend my time trying to make the videos that I first uploaded to this channel. like I guess stupid skits and dumb ideas. Yeah, that's right. I just burped. Who was that? Like a 2? Maybe a 3. Yeah. Hey, 3 people. All right, let's look. Okay, so we've got coming out here in 10 minutes a short video about what a Project Hail Mary. I'm not sure, Jack. What is it? Is it called Project Hail Mary? I think it might be. No, today I watched Sidekicks on Amazon Prime because I was like feeling nostalgia, and they were like front loading me with like. So okay, my Chuck Norris journey is like this, right? I love Bruce Lee, right? So I heard about Bruce Lee, right? And then I heard about Chuck Norris, and then by the time Chuck Norris was anything in my life, he was doing Walker Texas Ranger, a cheesy TV show, right? And so I watched a bunch of things, and then while he was doing it, he put out this movie, and I was about 16 years old. I was like doing martial arts and stuff, and I was a big fan of SNL. I've always been a big fan of SNL, even during the dark times, honestly. Uh, I'd watch them every night, like even if it wasn't funny, I'd just be like, well, someone's got to fucking sit here and fucking deal with it, right? Like someone's got to sick through it, right? Uh, and then the whole point is like there was that movie. It was Joe Piscopo and friggin' Beau Bridges. I love Beau Bridges. He's in like friggin' Stargate, SG-1, like later on. So the kid. Oh, you like in that? Yeah. What's his name? Jonathan Brandis. Yeah. Like, oh, trust me, that kid's got a dark past too, right? He's got like the yeah. Don't like, man. There was this one guy. Don't like don't like mess around with Hollywood fucks, right? Like saying that shit in the '90s. Like no. So Sequest is a great example. Like Rob Schneider or whatever. Rob Schneider? No, not Rob Schneider. Rob Scheider. Dang it. Yeah, and what's that guy's name? DeLuise, right? The kid of so Sequest and Stargate, like DeLuise, kind of like Dom DeLuise's kids, right? That's all like part of that Canadian like network of stuff that got made on sci-fi. Kind of had that like what I would call a glossy look or a wet look, you know. I don't know, like, because like so when you film something in Canada, you film it to a certain standard, then you put it to the Canadian standard, and then you also have to like either choose to put that to the American standard, right? Which is close, right? But there's a slight difference, and it makes everything look wet when you don't do it the right way. So, and Sequest kind of still like Sequest didn't have that, but like some early Stargate definitely had that. So, not to mention like how wet their freaking their entire CGI looked. So I can't really. There was a house like, and a friend of mine went to work there at one point. Like a house out of like Vancouver, like a FX house out of Vancouver, and he was like, "Man, don't ever work for these people." And I was like, "All right." Anyway, I gotta drink one because we're coming up 6 minutes till Masters of the Pooniverse poopy time. Also, giant saw blade guy does kind of spin on and off, and yeah, Cringer. I just find stuff around here. The whole point of the channel is like I'm kind of like sorting through everything I have. I'm also buying things at the same time, which is not a good idea. But I took several years off from buying stuff. This is why everything like you see is like 2028 or no, sorry, 2020, no, sorry, 2021 or whatever is the last thing I bought. 2020, 2021. Yeah. Anyway, cheers. it's not entirely true. I will occasionally buy a Matchbox that I like. Sorry, Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. Last Matchbox Hot Wheels I bought for myself was the Vista Cruiser. And it's taken me a while to kind of like watch that show again, knowing that Danny Masterson's kind of a dick or a complete shitbag or whatever the fuck he is. I don't know, a giant dick, fucking every shitbag in the world or whatever. Yeah. Well, also like, yeah, I've been too. Like, dude, here's the one thing I can tell you about Chuck Norris. Okay, the guy can't act, right? Like, he can sort of, but like, hey, I heard you got bit by a cobra. Like a guy who can act with a bunch of dudes around him who can act, and he's like, yes, that's right. And then after 3 agonizing days, the cobra finally died. It's like, these clips of him coming out recently where he's like saying like the jokes. You know, like I could do, okay, my whole voice, my entire voice, this voice, right? Like, hello, the darkest and deepest voice, right? Like, masters of the universe, okay? Like, it's like, that's a put on. Like, you hear me talking normally. I'm not like, I'm more nasally. Hi, how's it going? I sound like Fran Dresser, like in my brain sometimes. Anyway, uh, but no, like I do this deep voice. I can do like any of the jokes. You guys post a couple jokes down there. I'll say I'm really good. Like one time, like death had a near Chuck Norris experience. You know, like that. You know, like uh, yeah, I've been watching a lot of Chuck Norris movies. Like the whole point is like when I was growing up. Okay, like this voice that I have is not the voice I used to use when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I used to do like kind of a much like kind of like right here. Hey, how's it going? You know, uh, and like over the years, I've lightened up a little bit. Also, like when you go too deep, people don't listen because I can't do that. I can't be like, hey man, how's it going? Like, can anyone hear me right now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me right now? Because I mean, there's a pretty good mic on that their iPhone, iPad, or whatever from 2020. Anyway, the whole point is like learning to sing, learning to act. They never let me act or sing in anything. Uh, but now I'm the best at a lot of these things, like that I've of most of the people I've ever known. Also, like not trying to like prove or do anything this or that. But like I got the studio set up. I'm going to do something with music at some point soon. I'm front loading videos. Like, so right now you're about a day off on videos because I took 2 days off from even doing anything on YouTube. You know, or like basically no videos or nothing. I might have done a stream or whatever a couple days back or yesterday or I don't even, it's like I don't even think about it anymore. Yeah, but he was big in the 80s and 90s. He wouldn't have got as big as, you know, well, so no, hold on. Here's the thing: is like he got the call for Bruce Lee, and he played a great villain. So people thought he could act. Also, like I'm not even talking about this guy's personal politics. I'm talking about his like life, his like legacy. The guy couldn't act very well. Now, by the time Sidekicks came out, I actually thought he was doing pretty well because there's moments in there where I feel like you know, like when he's like trying to get Barry up the rope and all that. Like that's a great moment in that movie. Like he's really acting like he gives a fuck about that kid. You know, like but the reality is like, you know, I think Richard Mole in that movie is dude, like that movie has like what Topanga in it or whatever, or a Topanga lookalike or whatever. That girl, I don't know what the fuck her name is. The whole point is like I don't pay enough attention usually, but you know, when I was a kid, I was like, yo, this kid from Sequest or this kid from this or whatever, and then like you know thinking like there's a type for a bunch of these fucking weird shitbags out there because River Phoenix looked like that kid, and this kid looked like that kid, and there's a bunch of other kids that look like that kid. All I'm saying. Like, look, I can't distill like my feelings for like how fucked up the world is, like, without just like deciding it's okay to watch the movies that I love, like when before I knew anything was fucked up in the world. Uh, like I said, there's a rabbit hole for Jonathan Brandis. You don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Like, there's like names and there's like fucking stuff like that. Anyway, look, people ask people why does the system exist? It's it's serving the people who want to like control the world, right? And when they say control the world, I mean they want to control your destiny. I think no matter what, I've got about 1 billion knives. I got enough fucking arrows to, I don't know, kill 100 things at least. It's 100 in there, so maybe I could do 200 if I use the proper arrow puller. You know what bugs me about uh, Daryl pulling bolts out of you know bugs me about Daryl pulling bolts out of friggin' zombie skulls is he never uses a bolt or an arrow puller. Like if you're yeah. By the way, trust me when I tell you, one day I'm gonna talk to y'all about arrow, and that's gonna be a whole other fucking issue. Hi Zoe. What? Yeah, I like Arrow. That was a great show too. Sidekicks was good. So like Sidekicks was good because Aaron Norris. Okay, Aaron Norris is like Chuck Norris's brother or something, I think, or son. I really don't care actually. But no, like just this guy's legacy, Chuck Norris. Okay, like he did enough good in the world, right? That something good came of it. Did he do like reverse mortgage commercials before predatory reverse mortgage commercials before he died? Yes, indeed. Did he preach like like a killer be killed like Jesus doesn't love you type of fucking weird ass Christianity? Yeah, that's cool. All right, whatever. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to sit here and like analyze a dude's life without ever knowing him as a person. The reality is like one day I'm gonna die, and they're gonna be like, man, this guy could like put a knife straight through his hand and be like, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, and it was real, it was sharp, or whatever, and like someone's misinterpreting that I took it and I wrote it like in my hand, like the blade wise, right? Like that. This guy could put a knife through his hand because it's been like translated through several different languages or whatever. My whole point is like saying all this, there's a definitive point in people's lives. Rob is a nice person. Rob is a person. And if you need to know anything about what knife might suit your existence the best, you just be like, hey man, I need a knife for this, that, and this. And he'd be like, man, I think you should check out this knife. YouTube, like, as far as I can tell, is about me giving advice to people. And the more advice I give to people, then the better. I think Ask Me Stuff is a great thing because like it's not Ask Me Anything, just Ask Me Stuff. Because Ask Me Anything is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But Ask Me Stuff is like, kind of stuff you got down there. Oh well, that's a knife from this. This is a $3 wrench. It's from a video from I don't know how long ago. Like, and that wrench did pretty good on camera. Like, I buy tools, I buy Legos. Dude, I got a bunch of, like, Legos from, like, thrift situations or people giving them to me. So, I've got, like, years of content here in 15-second blurbs. I just need to, like, kind of move a little bit of the operation. So, a lot of the Legos are going upstairs. All of the music stuff coming to the middle floor. We got a finished off attic where I'll do all of the Lego stuff, and then a middle ground floor where me and the kid will produce music. And hopefully, within the next 6 to 8 months, maybe something will come of it. Something like a song, a single song would work. Cheers. From me or him, neither, doesn't matter. When I was growing up, people would say you'll find your place, you'll have your time, and I'm gonna fix that for everyone who's growing up right now who knows anything about anything. This is your time. You have to figure it out right now. Yeah, pretty sure I said that right. If you wait, you might not do it. You might become so complacent in your life that you're afraid to do anything. Am I afraid? Yeah. 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 I will definitely can tell you that, but I will fight because fighting for myself is something that took me so long to do that if I could tell people every day to do it, to believe in yourself, to fight for yourself, to do what you believe in, to find your place in the world, don't fucking take it as given that you have to, I don't know, manage a McDonald's for the rest of your life. I've been an artist since I was a kid. I never thought about it twice. I made ends meet, but I never stopped being the artist. I went to music videos and stuff like that. There's stuff on the channel. The one I'm most proud of is up there. Uh, I didn't get far into the music video business until essentially the school kind of like screwed us all over, and it's a long story. One day I'll do like a kind of a mini documentary about how fucking stupid like the world really is. It's like give us money, we will make you accredited. Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, we can't do that. You can't get accredited anymore. Why? Because well, we lost a teacher who got a better job, and I'm like, so so you're telling me that you sold me on one product and now you're giving me an inferior product. Whatever, right? Jack, like, here's the thing about my art, right? Is like, okay, like, here's the story of my art. When I was a kid, I wanted to be like a comic book artist. I wanted to like draw like Wolverine and shit, right? Like, and I can still pretty much draw any Marvel character almost like at least a head pretty well from memory. Like poses and stuff like dynamic like shadowing was stuff I always had to work on, and like that actually informed me very well. Uh, Around the end of high school, I started doing like these large format like oil paintings for like the lobbies of hotels and stuff, right? On extra thin stretch canvas. Like I buy like I think they're half-inch stock or 1 inch stock. That's what I buy or I get usually or I ask for. These were like 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 3/8 or whatever stock. They were terrible. And uh I remember like getting paid like $200 for like two different two different ones. They took me no time because like Bob Ross, it just took the time it took was for them to dry. And then I did like 5 or 6 more, and then he gave me $200 again, and I was like, "The fuck, bro?" He was like, "Yeah, well, you delivering, blah blah blah. You gotta wait for the next delivery period," and so I came back like later to get money for like at least one plus one that, like for the previous delivery period. And he was like, "Yeah, you're over a certain amount of time to get that money," and I was like, "All right, you know what? I'm just gonna take this and I'm just gonna burn it." And he was like, "No, no, all right." So he gave me the 100 for the one picture, and he gave me the 100 for the other. And he says, "Well, you're not getting the other 200 or whatever." And then I never came back. I was like, nah, trust me when I know. Like, give me my fucking money. Here, like, because like paints and like canvas are like cheap. They're worthless. The stuff you put onto like page, that's the stuff that means something, right? So one day, instead of doing essentially the worst fucking art I could think of, which is like Bob Ross kind of knockoffs with like kind of a rough like abstract spin on it. Like I was never good enough to like say Bob Ross level. But like my aunt and like people around me, like actually like they're just as good. I would have rather them come and blend it. But, like I really didn't care. And then I started making like basically magazine things, like little tiny magazines that I'd pass out, right? Like drawings on it. And I don't have them anymore. I've actually I've got lots of the stuff I did around that, like in high school. I've got a lot of the old drawings, but I don't have a lot of the actual like photocopies of things. I remember I did a drawing for like a show that we did as hitchhikers, maybe 1999, early 2000s, and I did some poster art stuff. And then one day I said, like I was cleaning up and I found like an old canvas and it was like brown. It looked like shit. I said, well, this is something that I had worked on for I don't know, like maybe a month or so, trying to paint something on. And I saw something in it and I just started like playing around with it, and now I have that. It's like a collaboration between my youthful self and then me. I couldn't get there then. I got there now, and it's something kind of like that I love. And it's one of the few pieces that, like it's non-negotiable. You can't buy that. That's for my like collection essentially. Um, but how I got here now was is like uh, I essentially do like those like collagey kind of like weird idea things, big-eyed, small-eyed. You know, uh, I kind of grew up in the era where it was like cool to do like asymmetrical art in many ways. So, but I also don't like asymmetrical art that much. So, like I do it, but like I do it like I'll try to balance the asymmetry with like here's a small eyeball with a big cheekbone and a small cheekbone. I don't know. I it comes from a place, right? I I can't explain it, right? It's like it's not some weird ethereal, weird jackwad BS, right? It's like I just have the feeling to go and take the pencil and draw something on the table, like, and it's usually kind of skull shaped, easy to fill stuff in. I just have like I don't know, like a vision of things, like a style to it. Like explaining that to people is like what makes a Picasso, right? Because Picasso always did styles, right? Different styles, right? What makes a Picasso is that like people documented the fact that he was there when it happened, right? And yes, I use my vodka to clean, sure. The whole point is like dude, when I go after art, it takes me a long time to do it. Because instead of like doing something that on the surface will sell to someone for like 50 or $100, I'd rather do something that doesn't sell to anybody, that when I'm dead sells for 10,000 or $100,000. And I know that sounds weird and like messed up, but like it's not, because I know how the art game works. If you can buy a piece off of me right now, before all of the shit that I have, like I've got around here, my entire everything. And then I told my son, I was like, I can't even start to explain like what my life is like, I guess, until someone else says it for me. So, the reality is like, oh, look at that. I gotta go pick up tomorrow, but I always keep a flask. Rockin' Robin. All right. But like the stuff I got upstairs, the stuff that features heavily in the videos, they're the inspiration for more things in my life. They're the idea, like, take time and effort in yourself and you'll see reflections of it in those things. So when I say that, I mean it's like if you're out there and you're like running bait, like rolling bait, you're like creating bait. There's a zen to that, right? When you're making a song, playing a guitar, right? You know, like I wish there was a world where just people out there was out there playing their own tunes instead of fucking Wonderwall. Today is gonna be the day I'm gonna say cheers. Fuck you. Cheers, not fuck you. Cheers, y'all. For real. Like, do we need more people like playing Wonderwall? No, we need more people playing like their own thoughts. The whole point of that conversation is Wonderwall is a starting place, not the place you use until you turn 40 or 50 and like use that to get chicks. It doesn't work that well. By the way, Doug, I know you're fucking out there, man. If you're watching right now, Doug, what are you doing? Are you sitting there like playing the same chords over and over again, or do you listen to me? No, you're all right. By the way, Jack, Rob, sorry if Doug is out there. Doug, just I don't know. Bang bang, boom boom. Right? Just move your hand down and use the same notes. It's called interpolation, bro. Sorry. Okay, so Jack, here's the other thing about like the art. Is like I visualize things pretty well. Honestly, like sometimes I'm like I'm just doing this. Just listening. Right? Like and then I like turn it all off. Focus on whatever. It's not easy. It's actually gotten worse over the years, but like I still managed to do it like some weird fucking superpower. And it happens when I do art. It happens when I do pretty much anything nowadays. And so like the way I explain it to people is like I spent my entire life like saying I know how to fix a problem. People saying I didn't know shit, right? And then when I went and everyone was frustrated, I went and I like fixed the problem. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't like to be that guy. That's the thing that kills me, right? Like, I don't want to be the person with the answer to stuff, okay? But I can tell you one thing right now, okay? I have the answer to everyone's life, which is it's your life. And this, it's my life. It's my life. It's now or never. Because I ain't going to live forever. But if there was any chance of it, it wouldn't be on me. It would be on all y'all. Because every day I see 3, 4, 5 sometimes subscribers. I don't get it. Why? I got a bot or someone said I should like this guy collects stuff with no shame, right? Like it's like SpongeBob or whatever, like oh brother, right? Like, and I just like. By the way, I got SpongeBob Legos coming soon. It's like the whole point is like the stuff I'm interested in is very much so the stuff that people like or are very interested in. By the way, I think I have a 15-6 series and movie review crossover coming. I think it's Firefly or whatever. Yeah, I guess that's kind of in the news. They're going to do an animated series, which I'm happy with. Like, I didn't like, you know, talk about it later. Anyway. And look at that. Timer's going off. Looks like it's been 20 minutes since the Masters of the Universe video with this stuff came out. And if you remember, Acolyte means for A, like the fonts. I follow all the accounts. Count the numbers. Oh shit, I didn't think about this. L, should have smoked an L during the stream. Why am I here? Because you people are here. Tea is something you should drink either warm or cold, depending on your climate and where you are in the world. Also, that's definitely British tea. And then E, self-explanatory. My name is the XO. And if I could explain what this is, it's a tiny shovel. Tiny shovels, tiny shovels, tiny shovels. You know what? No one's noticed Baby Yoda? Tiny Yodas, tiny Yodas, tiny Yodas, tiny Yodas. Ooh. Alright. I swear I'm done with the jokes and throwing stuff. And no, I'm not. Here's a hexagon. Hexagons. You don't know what's gone until your hexagon is gone. Alright. Alright, are we done with like stupid catchphrases that I'm trying to like make stick? No. That's not what's happening. I'm out of drinks. I'm out of smokes. And I had a timer for the exact moment it was going to happen. Look, I think I've got, what do I have tonight? Yeah, I got like a music video tonight. My videos, your videos. No, my videos. The shorts. Okay, 13 views. Dude, come on. There's 13 views on this one. Come on, let's people, like, go share that thing out with whoever. No one's coming to the, okay. I've got a Perfect Circle music recommendation video with like hand grasping junk in it, and then I've got an update on the studio look for the desk I was doing new, like the Lego stuff on. I got a Sick Bricks update on the new one. I've got a Bat Cave, and being original, I'm trying to follow the Bat Cave up with a Bat Cave. After that, I have to go and look through my private stuff, and like I've got like leftover stuff everywhere, but like see my subscribers. I got plenty of subscribers here. They're good people, I guess. I don't know any of them, except for Rob. He says, "Yep, yep, yeah." All right, that's exactly how Rob sounds in real life. Yes, I am Rob. All right. Hey, what's up, David? No, I'm like here, David. Okay, David, like stop. Don't do that to me. Upstairs is the Lego place. No, and I'm not out. I'm just like slowly leaving the stream because I know several people in my world like to show up after a certain time at night. And I have to wake up tomorrow. I've got to do stuff. I'm sorry I can't be the night owl right now. I have to be the guy who goes to sleep around 10. So it's 9:24. Right? I had a shower earlier, but I'm going to tell you right now, I think I'm just going to go up and have another shower. I'm going to wash my face a couple times. I'm going to maybe take a poop. Well, actually, so that's a loaded question. I started one live at 6, and then like someone asked me for help, and then I went and I called them and I walked them through something, and they asked me how much do I owe you, and I was like, don't worry about it, blah blah blah. So I get texts from people who need like advice for like small household problems all the time. And like I feel like every night is a bit of a rush, okay? It's a bit of a push, okay? And when I come here, I'm still in work mode, okay? It's 3 p.m. for you. Look at you. You're way behind. It's 9 p.m. for me. Like, here's the thing about me, okay? It's like it's 3 p.m. for you. It's 9 p.m. for me. This is why I don't put out 3 a.m. videos. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, trust me, if you're thinking about it, you'll understand what I just said. 3 a.m. videos are not, they're not, no. Okay. But, like, okay, so David, okay, it's, yeah, it's several hours apart, okay. So, here's the deal. Here's what's going on in my life. I'm gonna, I don't have time to tell you everything, but I have time to recap and to sum up, right? I have time to sum up, right? Uh, uh, oh, so yeah, it's 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours difference. Okay, close enough. Anyway, I have to sum up. Humperdinck is married Buttercup in less than half hour. No, wait, that's hold on. My bad. My bad. All right. I have I've been working on this deck. It's almost done. I'm gonna do the railing and stuff tomorrow, and then I'll do a little picture and whatever. Okay. Then today dude, I'm like quadruple booked at the end of the week, like with people asking me to do stuff. So, like, I gotta drop pops one day and like go do a couple things, and trust me, that's not all about handyman. So there's some of that's about handyman. Lonely ladies, y'all. You ever watch that movie? It was like Loverboy or whatever. With that pen kid right in it. That extra anchovies movie, right? By the way, cheers. And Debbie, I'm glad you talked to me at all. I'm glad anyone believes what I do here is something important. I mean, I do, because, like, I do it, right? Like, if it wasn't important to me, I wouldn't freaking do it. I literally, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, since I was a kid, no one's ever accused me of being the most evil person in the world. And saying that, right, isn't 100% true. But, like, as I grew up and I became like a tall, protective person, when I saw someone like beating on someone or whatever, I'd like intervene. I might have gotten hit in my face a couple times. The whole point is like, when someone is beating someone else and you pull them off, they're going to hit you in your face and they're going to call you the worst things in the world. Reliving that in my brain kind of like reminded me that like I need tough skin for the worst shit that I could ever deal with in my life, right? Which is essentially, I'm guessing at this point, surviving the internet. David, what do you want? Surviving the internet for 800, Alex. Tell us, what did at a true acolyte do to get through his life before he figured out, retire to Monkey Town or wherever the fuck I'm going? I don't know, Ireland, I don't know. Like, the whole point is, like, I have dreams, but, like, my dreams are very rarely like the thing I'm chasing, because I'm chasing money most of the time. My dreams are the things that I live. I do things that I believe in, the things that I want, right? Like, I want more Legos. So I'm gonna talk about Lego. I want more tools, but I want good tools. So like I'm not gonna talk about shitty tools as much as I talk about good tools, right? Well, no, well, David, okay. Like the whole point is like, if the internet died tomorrow, happiness would not cease to exist, right? And to be honest, like, here's something I did a couple days ago. Okay, I like did a bunch of work. I did a bunch of videos. I was at 2%. I plugged in the phone. I walked away from it. Right. I watched the movie. Right. I made a Lego set while I watched the movie. This is the whole point. Like, it's small things. Like I'm putting together the Lego sets that I've collected since I was in my 20s. Maybe since I was like, I think in my teens. I think I have at least 2 or 3 sets that are from when I was like 19 or 20. And I'm 45 years old right now. I'm not ashamed. I don't fucking hate myself for it. Uh, the internet won't die tomorrow because I'm on it. You get what I'm saying? I don't think I'm that important, but like someone out there understands what that means. Like, we are all on it. It won't die tomorrow because we are all here to keep it alive. I think the sad part is like, should we let it live, or should we let the best of what we have live? The reality is, like, I don't know. I don't know the answer. I don't give a crap actually about the answer. The actual answer, it might as well be fucking 42, right? Life, the universe, and everything. Might as well be fucking 42. You know, you talk about like 42. Yeah, what is it? Douglas Adams, right? About 2,000 years after another guy was nailed to 2 pieces of wood or to 2 trees over whether or not people should be nice to each other for a change. 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Have you not read Douglas Adams' books? Like, I thought like he was prolific at this point, but apparently he is prolific in ways that no one gets. Also, 42 is a movie that I also like. It's about Jackie Robinson. It's got what's his name, Indiana Jones in it, and it's got like a bunch of other people. It's got like Black Panther. Black Panther plays like, home slicing. He's like 42. He's the Black Panther's 42. Man, I'm drunk, man. You know, when you sit here like, okay, it's Chadwick Boseman who played Black Panther, plays Bugs Bunny. No, Owl. For God's sakes. See, this is what I was waiting on. Okay, Owl. I am over time right now. Okay, Owl. I've been waiting for you. Dangle it. Dangle it, dangle it, try it. All right. But 42 is like a movie about Jackie Robinson. It's a great movie. It's got Indiana Jones in it. Doesn't have Bugs Bunny in it. Although, if you want to watch a Bugs Bunny movie, I am not going to tell you to watch. I don't watch Space Jam. Watch Daffy Duck's Detective Agency. Jack, you're penguin. 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 Dang it. You're a penguin. Shit. Man. Modern culture is fucking me up, y'all. Like, paying attention to everything screws me up. You're a penguin. Jack is not an owl, yes. Owl is not an owl. He's an old wise owl, which means he's not like the pointy-eared kind. He's like the slopey-eared kind. He's like kind of cute. What? He's not a pangolin. A pangolin is like, no. A pangolin is not. No. We're gonna set this. We're gonna set this straight. He's a penguin. Penguins do not look like pangolins, right? That's a pangolin. Okay. a part of the armadillo family. Okay. Uh, see relevant Pokemon. All right. Okay. And then don't even talk to me about. Don't even. No. I know. No. Ow. No Geodude talk. Don't talk about Geodude. No. Don't even. Don't even do that. But a penguin. Well, that is what Jack looks like. You see Jack's picture. You can. Well, maybe not that one. Actually, Jack. You know, no, never mind, never mind, never mind. Oh, Jack, that one. Oh, Jack. Come on, that's. Ah, what's up, I'm Jack? All right, all right. No, I'm not gonna do this thing. I'm not gonna do this thing. Okay? Like where I talk, where I like talk positive on people. I'm not gonna sit here and do the net positive thing. You guys got to do that shit in your own life, man. Like that's a lot of energy to draw out of my life for one stream. But no, Jack is happy feet. Yeah, Jack's happy feet. Uh, David is happy feet too. He just hasn't. Actually, no, David, you might actually be a pangolin. David, are you a pangolin? You an armadillo? Are you an armadillo? I'm throwing this. Ah! I gotta pee. I'm walking away from the conversation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just pulled my pants. I pulled my pants. No, actually, I'm wearing Puma shorts. I'm wearing Puma shorts. That's basically Adidas. Or Adidas. Adidas. Right. Adidas? Yeah, that's what it is. It's Puma Adidas. What? Rabbit. Shorted. Are you saying you're a rabbit? Short-haired? Short-haired rabbit? Alright, well, then you... Debbie, you add a relevant short-haired rabbit to the D on the little circle because Jack's a penguin because he has a penguin, and Owl is an owl because he has an owl, and I am me because I have me. That's a self-portrait of me on my little dot here. Like I'll be like here. Here, I'll explain it this way. Chat. There you go. That's me. Yeah, I'm that much of a geek. I'm one of the 5. There's 5 people and 10 likes. How geeky do I need to be? Anyway, look, it's 9:39. I've got one more. I've got one more video. Got one more. One more video tonight. At well, technically not tonight. It's the start of the new day, 12 in the morning. I think what I've been doing lately is music. Yeah, I got it. What if I? There's actually a tool I have in mind. I'm not going to talk about it because I have a lot of tools. I also need to go through my whole tool inventory again at some point soon. So like, imagine I'm going through my Lego inventory. I don't think I'm even going to go through my inventory for anything. What are you saying? Oh, you telling me to go now, David? David, you telling me to go? You're like, okay, bye bye, good night. What are you, a dismissive person, right? Dude, come on, bro. Al just woke up, dude. You going to sleep? It's 6:40 at night there. I'm not going to sleep for hours, bro. I could be here for hours. But no, I do have to go at some point, and I will not go to bed. I got like laundry to change out. I got a bunch of things in my life. I got some videos to make. Just think about the idea. Like, people get a guarantee of at least one. Of at least one. People have a chance for at least one video a day. Now, usually I put up 3, okay? And this is why I say, like, I'll put up at least one video a day, because if you rely on me, YouTube will deliver 1 out of 3. But it's the people who look for my 6 o'clock, or I guess in your case, 3 o'clock upload, my 9 o'clock upload, or I guess in your case, a 6 o'clock upload. The whole point is, like, I try not to geotag or push. I try to, like, let YouTube do its thing. Also, not ready for what I'm doing right now as a real life thing. And if I make a few bucks, it will prove to people around me that might be worth something. But until then, I save every moment. I ration everything that I have. Every drink, every idea, every thought. Try to find a place in my world for it. Develop it. Oh no, when I stop alive, I'm going to tell you, David. I'm going to be like, I got shit to do in my life. I know it's a small ask, but if people are out there, they subscribe, that's the least people can do. Random people, do that phone plug-in work? What phone plug-in? And need clear spray paint. So you need lacquer. Do you want, what kind of lacquer do you want? Do you want yellow for the phone? What, this one? It's charging actively right now. That's there because, like, one night I literally, oh, I was like, Inception. All right, one night I actually was a little zealous, and I chopped a bunch of things on, like, the previous tabletop before I got the marble top, right? Secondhand toy dealer, what's up? By the way, how you doing, buddy? Oh, in the wall. No, it doesn't. Well, actually, it does technically. It works it works in a closed system. But yeah, let me go back. What's up, secondhand toy dealer? Yes, I still have Scott Pilgrim versus the World limited run. Yes, it's still sealed on the wall. Yeah, David, I know. It still works in a closed system. But it's good to see you, secondhand toy dealer. It's been a while, man. Like, I don't know, like, secondhand toy dealer. You've been around since Oak City Gamers. That's the whole point. Like, yeah, I got that video game. I got plenty of video games. You should know that already. I've got sealed video games. Actually, secondhand toy dealer. I actually picked up like a sealed copy of Splinter Cell or something. Man, it was a really cool game. It was like sealed up in something. Also, I hope you're doing well, man. I ain't talked to Chris in a while, but CM Retro is something people should check out. Dude, I've been on YouTube for like, I think like 7 to 8 years now. It's hard to even think about it. But here, cheers. Look at that. Look at that screwed up thumb. Oh, it's got a J. Like, it's got scars all over it. All right, cheers. All right. Where does he get those wonderful toys? By the way, Owl, that is a direct lead into the fact that I have the top fans for tonight. Inconspicuous Owl, number 1. David, number 2. What a surprise, number 3. Rob, number 4. Jack, no surprise there. I'm going to ignore the fact that DJE said 2 things in the chat, and I'm going to pretend like Secondhand Toy Dealer has said 2 things, and I will call Secondhand Toy Dealer at 5, and I will call the 2 people who were kind of representing the bot culture around here, I guess. DJE 131 and Mod Cruise 9547. Spit on the ground. All right. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, exactly. Who's that guy? The great people? Man, I have what I call like watchers. I have people who talkers, watchers, talkers, and people versus bots. So people will walk in, ask me stuff as I ask people, talk to Ed. Depeche Mode. Owl. Depeche Mode. High five. Dude, I've been listening to like the 80s today, right? Like, dude, I've been like on Depeche Mode. I've been like Cure, like man, I've been like listening to a lot of good stuff today. So, dude, it was like Depeche Mode. It was like, the Peach Mode, yes. Depeche Mode, like, Tears for Fears, and then there was another group that I got on my list. I really need to like look at the stuff I hear throughout the day and try to like keep it real on my stuff. But like here, can you go to my library and look at my history? Can't I? Yeah, I could do liked. Okay. So ABC, right, is an 80s group that I've been like up on. Check out ABC, right? Check out Los Bravos is pretty good. Check out EMF. That's an old EMF is one of my first ones here. That's so if you don't look up EMF, it's orchestral maneuvers or whatever. No, it's OMF is that one. EMF is the other version. The Flower Pot Men, they're pretty good. The Flower Pot Men were killing it today. Lindsey Buckingham has like a shit ton of amazing friggin' 80s tunes. Eddie Rabbit is kind of like in that era. Genesis played a lot today. David Bowie. I try to stay away from David Bowie because I've heard so much. Badfinger, uh, Badfinger, The Who, Moody Blues, freaking Kinks. That's what's been playing on my radio lately. Uh, Doobie Brothers, Beatles, a little bit of Midnight Alchemy. Midnight Alchemy is a good one. My boy Arlo is a good. Brown House is a good one. Cartoons and Weed is something I watch a lot. They do like or listen to a lot. Sorry. Yeah. So look, there's a lot of good shit out there. Like, so when I do like Smelly Finger, Bad Finger, no. Personal Jesus, dude. One of my favorite versions of Personal Jesus is what is it? What's his name? Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash's version. My own personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers. Someone who cares. Yeah. Reach out and touch faith. Like, no, guys, don't. You guys cannot talk me into a country career. I'm gonna be a rapper forever, so. Like, I might throw a little bit of country into a rap, but like that's not the point. Like, I gotta get there. Okay, it's like I love street music. Okay, I love big band. I love like parade music. I love a lot of shit.
Right.
Say hi to people.
Hi, people.
Pop says hi to people. Say hi again.
Hi, people.
Tell them they're all wasting their lives watching me.
Yeah, well, you guys need to get another side thing.
Jack says hi, Pop. Alice says hi, Pops.
Hi.
You guys need to watch someone else on YouTube, Pop says.
Same time?
Yeah.
7:30. I woke you at 7:30. 7 o'clock. I'm gonna wake you up at 7.
No. Walk past and go. Just walk up to the door and go. 7.
Okay.
And then come wake me at 7:30 like normal.
Alright.
Owl says hi. Everyone says hi.
Hi. Hit the rack soon.
I'm what?
What?
You
Yeah.
have
Uh,
what?
uh,
What you talking about?
Ring bang, ring bang. See you in the morning.
You really told the witch doctor that when I was a kid, huh?
Love you.
Go away.
I love you.
I love you too. I told the witch doctor. Anyway, so look. What's up, Showed? It said sup Ed. It said thank you over here. How you doing, Showed? Wow, that's weird. Dude, Showed. Glad you showed. It's in your name. Like, you get better every time you showed up. Every time you showed up, you get something, like, you get a little shine, bro. I've been, essentially having a good day, and I've been excited about it. I actually did a 24-minute little, like, daylight stream. It's very rare for me. I'm trying to wind everything down right now, but, like, the reality is, like, it's hard for me to walk away from what like this YouTube stuff, like, you know, like, I don't know, like, I'm just like, all you guys see is like a static image. This could be me. Not here's a hat that I own. Here's the famous hat. Look at the friggin' top. Look at the front of the brim on it. So there you go. The whole point of that thing is like, I don't want to see no sun, right? I know, like, people discount others around here I think like the one thing that I do different than everyone is I don't show my face. I'm not like this. Like here, I'm not like this. Like here. Hey, I've got something to tell you. There's a guy named Al. I think I'm. The whole point is like, I'm not a person on camera. I'm a person off camera, showing you things around me, as opposed to someone who's trying to like convince you that you're a real person. So like AI could probably create my voice in like a vacuum, but like it couldn't create the way that I speak in any way. Because when I say stuff, I say it with conviction, I say it with feeling. I conceal it in a million arrows of like weird language, as Owl's trying to say to me right now. But I can tell you right now, okay, it's 9:56. I need to go to bed by 10. You'll never convince me. Showed? I'm pretty sure one day I'm gonna come to where you live. And I'm gonna do a little video. It's gonna be something along the lines of, hey Showed. What? It's literally gonna be like, what's going on? Be like, nothing much. You alright? Be like, oh, I'm alright. And it's gonna be like, what's going on? It's like, so it's a little awkward, isn't it, Showed? You're like, yeah, it is, man. Tell me what's going on. You're like, I'm right outside your door. And you're gonna open up the door, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like this, like. Did I ruin the surprise? The whole point is, like, I could make a fake person with AI any day. I just need to pay like $12 a month or $10 a month. I'd actually rather just do that and save the money, like, and pretend like I'm an AI personality. Everyone loves an AI, and then David, I would never write a story with and then, unless it was literally like a plot device, like what's that movie? Dude, where's my car? And then that's why I honestly, okay, I'll get to the recommendation, but that's why I would recommend Dude, Where's My Car? Because and then is literally like a plot device in it. By the way, here is the last drink of the night. Cheers. Look at my terrible thumb. Oh, look at the terrible thumb. Oh shit. Can I? Oh, hey, wait, hold on. Terrible thumb. Look at the terrible. You see that? Look at that. That's a scar. That was 7 stitches. I can barely feel that. I can't feel that. I can barely feel this finger. Which means this one's stranger status for ladies and I don't know who you are. All right. Cheers. Bam, 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 bam. As Zoe. Hey. Meow. Shmeow. Zoe. Meow. Really? Time to leave the stream? You want to go inside? All right, guys. Zoe says goodbye. I'll catch everyone later. I might be back sooner or later or whatever. I don't know. Doesn't make a difference.